On March 22nd in Moscow, in an attack that was claimed by Islamic State extremists, camouflage-clad gunmen opened fire with automatic rifles on concertgoers in Moscow on Friday, killing at least 143 and injuring 80 others. Gunmen opened fire on crowds in the bloodiest incident to hit Russia since the 2004 Beslan school siege. Shortly before the Soviet-era rock group Picnic was scheduled to play to a packed house at the 6,200-seat Crocus City Hall, west of the capital. Verified footage showed people filing into the hall, taking their seats, and then hurrying out as the sound of gunfire resounded over cries. Men were seen shooting at crowds in other videos. Some victims in blood pools lay lifeless. Above us, there were gunshots and a sudden bang. A witness said, "I don't know what caused the burst of firing." A stampede got underway. According to the witness, everyone rushed to the escalator. Everyone was screaming, everyone was running. Shortly after, extremist group Islamic State, which formerly wanted control of large swaths of Iraq and Syria, claimed responsibility for the attack, according to the group's Amaq agency on Telegram. The assailants' fate remained unknown as firefighters battled a major fire and emergency services evacuated hundreds of people, while portions of the venue's roof fell. According to Islamic State, its militants attacked on the outskirts of Moscow, killing and wounding hundreds and causing great destruction to the place. A U.S. official said Friday that intelligence confirms the Islamic State's claim of responsibility for the shooting. The individual stated that Washington had warned Moscow in recent weeks of the danger of an assault. "We did warn the Russians appropriately," said the official who spoke on the condition.
That just about 2 weeks ago, the U.S. government actually issued a call for American citizens in Russia to avoid large gatherings like concert halls. In my experience, having been a part of issuing these kinds of advisories in the past, that sort of notice would have been based on credible intelligence about an imminent terrorist attack. It would have been based on sources indicating planning and access to venues and weapons for an attack in Moscow. So the U.S. government was very clearly aware that something was in the works.
Putin altered the direction of the Syrian civil war by engaging in 2015 to help President Bashar al-Assad against the rebels and the Islamic State. ISIS-K has been fixated on Russia for the past 2 years, frequently criticizing Putin and its propaganda. The Greater Islamic State group has claimed responsibility for lethal assaults in the Middle East, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, Europe, the Philippines, and Sri Lanka. Maria Zakharova, a spokesperson for the Russian Foreign Ministry, called it a bloody terrorist attack that the entire world had to denounce. Many former Soviet countries, the United States, and European and Arab powers voiced shock and sorrow. Mikhailo Podolyak, the presidential advisor for Ukraine, denied any connection from his country. In a statement, the UN Security Council condemned the heinous and cowardly terrorist attack. Russia increased security throughout the capital, which is home to more than 21 million people, as well as at airports and transportation centers. Every major public event in the nation was canceled. Putin, who was re-elected on Sunday to a second 6-year term, dispatched thousands of troops into Ukraine in 2022, and has not stopped warning that different countries, especially Western ones, are trying to instigate instability within Russia. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment any other things I should talk about.